bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag 3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag 3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag 3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag 3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas, at Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba.
It's another North Division battle coming up dito sa Liga ng Bawat Pilipino. We are back at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan for our second game of 3. Ngayong Lunes dito sa MPBL Lawrence Victoria has been on a tear para dito sa Pasay Voyagers this season. Daryl Manliguez, on the other hand, has come off the bench and has so far made an immense impact para dito sa Valenzuela, and these two players are looking to lead their respective teams to victory ngayong gabi as Pasay takes on Valenzuela sa laban natin dito sa MPBL. Magandang gabi po mga kaliga sa Dev Tupas, kasama si Coach Christian Nuanzon, and Andrea Indicio is at courtside. And Coach Christian, itong Pasay established ng identity, no? Nakikita na natin ever since last season and previous seasons under Coach Marlon Martin. They've been, solid with a young, youthful core. Ito naman ng Valenzuela, a lot of changes this season And although malalakas ang mga players sa lineup nila, they have not really, gathered momentum para dun mag-challenge sa taas ng North Division.
Yeah, that's because the other team that you mentioned, itong Valenzuela, struggling in terms of their identity. Although I like yung structure ng team nila, mahahaba yung mga player nila, especially at the 3 and 2 spot. As you look at the team standings, Pasay 7-4, only at the 5th spot. And I say only because you could just see, we won't show the South Division, pero kita mo naman itong North Division kung gaano kalalim, kasi sa kabilang division yung 4 and 7 na team number 8 pa. So kitang-kita malalim, no, itong division na to. Valenzuela at 6 and 6. If they were in the other division, they would be in the top 8 right now if the playoffs started today. They're also entering this game with a 2-game losing skid.
And Pasay, on the other hand, on a 2-game winning streak, including last week's win over Bulacan 90-69 in Lawrence Victoria. And once again, he's been, producing MVP-like numbers para sa kanyang kupunan, and his, partnership with the Juan Bonifacio, the inside-out partnership, ang ganda talaga nakikita natin. They've carried that partnership from college right here to the pros in the MPBL.
You like how that translates, no, yung ganong kombinasyon, and you look at the numbers right here, and truly itong si Victoria, MVP he was, especially in that game. Flirted really with a triple-double, for him, 19, 10, and 7. Add to that the steals. He led the team in steals with 3, I believe. I think what's impressive also is how he got those 10 rebounds, 7 on the offensive glass. Also played the highest number of minutes in that game.
Lawrence Victoria nga ang center of attention ngayon dito sa Pasay, and how he's really emerged as one of the top players sa ating liga ngayong season na to. 17.1 points sa kanyang average, and that's good for 4th spot sa ating scoring leaders ngayong season na to, no? Yung production niya nga, as we mentioned, against Bulacan, 19 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists, and 3 steals, really keying that breakaway ng Pasay in the second half of that ball game. Pag-usapan naman natin itong kabilang team, no? Valenzuela, and they went up against the San Juan Knights, and the San Juan Knights, obviously one of the top teams this season in the North, and talagang nahirapan itong Valenzuela. They had to play catch-up for almost the entire game. Naunahan sila ng San Juan, and really, yung kanilang comeback effort really just not enough.
That's the reason why one of the more consistent words you will hear coaches say is the word consistency. And that's because you got to be consistent for 4 quarters. They were only down by 7 after 1 quarter, but that second quarter really spelled the difference and then led to the outcome of the game, because itong San Juan led as much as 22 points, but that 30-15 second quarter San Juan run, guess what? Led by one of the oldest players in the league, by Reynald Hugnatan, who had 8 points in that quarter for San Juan. Really turned out to be the difference in that quarter. That's why they were able to break the game wide open, sustain the lead for 2 quarters, and eventually get the win and provide the loss para sa pangalawang pagkatalo ng Valenzuela sa larong yon.
Yes, speaking of Valenzuela,
second game losing streak rather.
Yeah. And speaking of Valenzuela, they do have a veteran presence inside. And yan nga, si JR Kinyahan, 13 points in the first half. And he finished with 18 to go with 7 rebounds and 7 of 14 shooting. Medyo na-stretch itong si JR Kinyahan.
Right.
They were short-handed sa front line. Wala si Mason nung laban na yun. So, had to play extended minutes. Credit to JR Kinyahan for really lasting that long.
It just goes to show that he was ready and is in shape also. If I'm the coach, I would use him every game with those amount of minutes, especially if he can produce those numbers.
So JR Kinyahan ready to lead Valenzuela once again. Let's go to Richard Campos for the starting lineups.
The starters. Let's begin with the Pasay Voyagers. At guard number 1, Lawrence Victoria. Playing center number 4, Warren Bonifacio. At forward number 9, AJ Coronel. At guard number 18, Keanu Caballero. Starting at forward number 13, Dr. Fly, Don Reverente. The Pasay Voyagers is led by Marlon Keith Martin. Assistant coaches, Vic Escudero, Hubert De Los Santos, Cholo Martin, Willie Generalao, Wendell Cadiz, and Adrian Bucal. Team manager, Jonathan Tulibas. Team owners are Lavin Castro, JD Castro, Mickey Higot, and Raul Bacalso with Lian Calixto Rubiano. Now for Valenzuela Classic, VA Cargo. Starting at guard number 3, Daryl Manliguez. One guard number 18, Andre Armenion. Coming in at center number 25, Ladis Lepalam. At forward number 31, Nem De La Cruz. Power forward number 37, J.R. Kinyan. They are led by the team owner known as the Coach Gressman, Valenzuela City's 2nd District Honorable Congressman Eric Martinez, with Aldrin Morante. Assistant coaches, RJ Guevara, Jolly Alar, Kyle Umengan, J.R. Villanueva, coaching consultant Mr. Cool, Jerry Esplana, assistant team manager J.B. Garcia, team manager Errol Francisco, co-team owner.
Our starting 5 presented by Buenas, Ciano Caballero, Lawrence Victoria, Warren Bonifacio, Don Leverente, and AJ Coronel for Pasay. Andre Armenion, Daryl Manliguez, Ladis de Palam, J.R. Kenyan, and Nem De La Cruz for Valenzuela. So Valenzuela starting with 2 point guards sa ating laro.
Oo, si Manliguez
And Armenion.
and Armenion. Now, usually the games that, especially we would cover, Manliguez would come off the bench.
Yeah, quite a surprise here. And Armenion was actually sparely used
Yeah.
nung second half ng game na yun against San Juan.
And a big probable reason is because Dennis Santos for Valenzuela, who usually starts, is in street clothes right now, sitting on the bench.
AJ Coronel knocks down the free throw line jumper. 2-0.
I was really looking forward to covering today, specifically because of Pasay. This is my first time this season to cover this team. I've always been high on this team, especially since Marlon Martin took over this team. The kind of style of play that he runs, especially when he has a point guard, the former Rizal point guard, ito si Lawrence Victoria. 2nd season already with Pasay.
And Daryl Manliguez.
Ikaw naman baliktad. Kasi alam ko, isa sa mga paborito manlalaro mo to eh. Mahilig ka sa mga speedy guards tulad ni Manliguez eh.
Tsaka ni Ciano Caballero.
Oo.
And Warren Bonifacio. Well, they are fun to watch.
The irony there, no?
Yeah, they are fun to watch itong Pasay. And I've covered, I think, like 5-6 games this season, and
Right.
then I've really been, impressed
Right.
at the way they've been playing. Sayang lang because Patrick Sleet is not around, and
He's not.
so kung nandun pa siya,
Oo.
Coach Christian, kompletos Ricardo's kayo.
Oh, Patrick Sleet in their last game, di natin nabanggit. 13 points in that game, 11 in the second half, kung saan nanalo sila kalaban ang Bulacan.
A great pass there. Caballero pulls the trigger. No.
Mahirap na tira. Nandun si Manliguez to challenge that shot.
Here's Caballero. Nasa labas lahat ng kakampi niya. Bonifacio, natapikan ni Armenion. Manliguez saves it to De La Cruz. Quickly to Armenion. Lepalama on the trailer. J.R. Keniahan misses, and nakuha ni Bonifacio ang rebound.
How about that? Your two bigs leading the fast break inside the paint. Sayang naman yun. Ganda sana.
Here's Caballero. Out to Bonifacio. That's a 3. No. Armenion. Bababa ng bola. Keniahan for 3. Too strong. Bangkaan. Manliguez. Bagsak against Coronel. Caballero goes behind the back. AJ able to finish.
Nifty pass by Caballero, but a more impressive catch and finish by Caballero. He had to protect the ball as he was catching it. Kundi nasundutan na siya nun at naagaw.
Nepala misses on that hook shot sa gitna. Caballero. 4-2. Lamang ang Pasay. 3 minutes gone by dito sa ating first quarter. Victoria makes his move against De La Cruz. Nem Pinapahirapan si Lawrence. The bounce pass inside. Coronel! He's got all of Pasay's baskets here. 6-2 for the Voyagers.
How about the impressive finishes around the basket by Coronel? Yes, ang gaganda ng basa ng mga kasama niya, but you still gotta finish that one, splitting two defenders inside the paint.
Kinyahan. Mintis ang kanyang jumper. Victoria from long range.
Early heat check.
Arminion. Gustong kunin ni JR Kinyahan ang bola dito. Binabantay ni Reverente. Kinyahan. Spins. There's a double team. No call. Nela Cruz had to give up the foul.
So Jerry Kinyahan asking for the foul right there. Excellent help defense on the baseline, even if it was a point guard by Caballero.
The fast break of the game is brought to you by New Star. Win to the max. That's AJ Coronel. A great finish. Giving it up and getting it back for the left-handed scoop. Victoria. Nalibre sa ilalim si AJ. Labas muna kay Caballero. Balik kay Coronel. Binabatay ni Manliguez. Coronel inside basket plus the foul.
Everything has been inside the paint. That yellow paint here in the San Juan Field Oil Arena. Look at this one. Exploiting the smaller Manliguez. Help was there. But to Coronel, it felt like it was non-existent. Pero naramdaman niya rin yung foul doon ni Lepalam.
3-point play completed by AJ Coronel. First 9 points of the Pasay Voyagers belonging to AJ Coronel. Kinyahan. Nilagay kay Manliguez. Baba kay Lepalam. Gladys against Reverente. Lepalam gets the roll.
Ang ganda ng chess match ng dalawang team na to, no? Dahil sa two-guard lineup nitong Valenzuela, Coronel is taking advantage on those switches. Pero sa kabilang panig naman, tulad nito, mismatch din naman yung dalawang malaki ng Valenzuela. Lepalam, kalaban yung mas maliit na Reverente. Reverente, as we all know, a good defender on the post. Not to mention one of your favorite players, but still, Lepalam able to score.
Oh, there's a challenge on the last out-of-bounds play. Siyempre, paborito ko.
So that's how we're gonna do it, no?
Huh?
You ignoring?
No,
that.
there's a challenge, and
Okay.
I said he's my favorite,
Okay.
and he's always been my favorite ever since.
There you go.
We'll be right back for the decision on this coach's challenge by the Voyagers.
Challenge made by Pasay Voyagers is unsuccessful.
So unsuccessful challenge para kay Coach Marlon Martin. I think it was on the out of bounds play here.
Yun. Definitely tumama sa Valenzuela.
Kay kay Victoria.
No. Sa Valenzuela, mukhang tumama kayo sa Valenzuela muna and then tumama kay Victoria.
Referee crew for today, Jonald Belnas, Julius Ticchio, Lester Arcega, and our assistant referee, MLJ Carase. And JR Kinyahan.
Now, one of the advantages of JR Kinyahan is, aside from the shooting touch, he shoots it over his head. And at 6'6" here in the MPBL, shooting over your head, especially against a smaller Hilario, that's really a plus.
That's true. Hilario will pull the trigger.
If you could do it good, I could do better. And truly, that was a better shot kasi 3 points yun, no? Pero ito, ang ganda ng drive-in drop.
Ladis Lepalam, 4 na puntos na siya. 12-6. Hilario hiningi ang bola. Nabatay ni Kinyahan. Hilario. And Warren Bonifacio, nobody boxing out. Galing sa labas. Coronel is fouled by Manliguez.
Coronel, I tell you, he is deceptively strong even after that drive. Makikita mo. Look at this one over the outstretched arms of a taller Kinyahan.
3-point shot brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances. Alan Martin. Pinasok na for the first time in the ball game. Coronel.
Little floppy play, single-double. Lalabas si Victoria dito.
Victoria, the kick out. Bonifacio for 3. Yes!
Now that's a beautiful play, especially how they executed that with Bonifacio's ability to stretch the floor. Lepalam, usually the 5 guy, ends up as the helper. Kaya nalibre si Bonifacio because Victoria was able to engage 2 defenders inside the paint after that play.
Warren Bonifacio, that 3-pointer has been a big weapon para dito sa Pasay this season.
Coach Marlon Martin, how about the different looks each season, no? Last year parang ganyan na rin look niya, pero previous seasons wala pa yung mahabang mustache. At yung goatee look.
15-8. Great pass. Salenga with the finish.
That's a beautiful play with the action, the ball screen, get action up top, and then the backdoor on the strong side. You got to be impressed with the execution of Pasay to start this game.
9-point lead for the Voyagers. Hilario against Kinyan, just shoots over him. No go. Hilario binigay kay Salenga. 3-on-3 break.
Good decision on the 3-on-3. Hilario trying to ask for the mismatch early on the post, pero nakabalik na si Kinyahan.
Inigo. Go inside. Lepalam with a tap. Martin on the run. Martin gives it up to Nem de la Cruz. No go. Salenga to Inigo. Inigo will fire. Too strong. Rebound ni Kinyahan. Ahead to De La Cruz. Dalawang bantay. Bagsak si De La Cruz. Recovers. Lepalam. Naagaw ni Hilario. Inigo. Three-pointer. Yes!
And the arrow is out early in this game. I was about to say what a poor shot selection that was, because Bonifacio was rim running right here. He was open, pero huminto rin si Bonifacio. Right there, again, over the outstretched arms of a JR Kinyahan. Just a little too late on the closeout.
And Inigo gives Pasay its first double-digit lead, 20-8. Minute and 46 remaining here in the first quarter. Pasay's next 3 games will be against North Division teams. Quezon City on June 18, June 24 kalaban nila yung Manila, and June 29 kalaban nila yung Bataan. So these are, kumbaga, may extra points etong mga next nilang laban if they win, because not only do you help your record, but you also hurt the chances of the other teams of making it to the next round.
Well, especially, both divisions really are tough divisions. As you look at the field goal shooting, Pasay, that's why it's a double-digit lead, 8 of 14. Yung kabila, 4 of 14. You look at the North Division, as we mentioned, Pasay 7-4, has won 2 right now in the 5th spot. And those wins could really elevate their standing. And sabi mo nga, bababa pa yung iba. So, people always look at the last 4 or 5 games of the season. Teams will play a total of 28 games.
Yeah.
You're right. So, at this point, 1/3 na sila laro. And to me, this is as important as the last stretch.
Yeah.
Because at this point, hawak pa ng mga koponan yung kanilang destiny. Nasa kamay nyo pa. And the last thing that you want is pag-abot mo sa dulo kung saan, syempre, hindi mo naman masisi ang tao. Mas pinapansin na pag malapit na sa dulo kasi yung playoffs nandun na. But really, itong midway point, mas importante. Kesa yung umaasa, dumating ka pa sa sitwasyon na aasa ka pa sa ibang team, mas mahirap yun.
Yung naghahabol ka, your fate is not in your hands.
Correct.
And this is where the business is getting done. Ngayong mga sitwasyon na to.
Correct.
Axel Inigo, another 3.
Yon, kanyang magulang na ever present.
Both.
Simula, no?
Both.
Both. Tama. And sa ano pa yan, sa dalawang anak nila.
Caloocan. Nachi Inigo.
Right.
Martin in and out of the 3, 23-8. The Voyagers on top. Here's Reverente. Machon is there. CJ Payawal is in the ball game as well. And Krista Chavez will check in the next dead ball. Inigo. No good. Hilario gets the offensive rebound. Daryl Manliguez though. Expecting the bump there from Cyrus Tabi.
That's a good foul because it not only stops the fast break, but it forces Valenzuela to inbound half-court dahil wala pa sa penalty. Pang-una pa lamang yan ng Pasay. Would you believe that's how well they've been executing not only on defensive end but also on their defense.
Payawal goes to Chavez for 3. That will not count even if it went in because dyan po nagtatapos ang ating first quarter. Valenzuela Classic and the Pasay Voyagers. 2 teams in the North Division jockeying for position dun sa upper half ng division na yan. AJ Coronel scoring his team's first 9 points. And talagang pinangunahan niya dito ang magandang simula ng kanyang kupunan. The Pasay Voyagers have a 15-point lead. Also thanks to Axel Inigo, who had a couple of threes in that first period. 23-8. The first quarter score is brought to you by GameX. GameX Sports, the official online basketball ending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX.
You are still watching the MPBL. From being his coach to his colleague to now his competitor. Yan nga daw ang relationship ni Coach Marlon Martin sa katapat niya ngayon na si Coach Aldrin Morante. Kwento pa nga niya, it was actually Coach Aldrin who paved the way for him to coach sa collegiate ranks. At masasabi niya nga raw na in a match, hindi advantage yung kilala mo. Yung isang Aldrin Morante, knowing how good of a director he is, one of the greatest point guards of his time, alam ni Coach Martin na there is no question when it comes to in-game adjustments pagdating kay Coach Aldrin. The pressure nga daw right now is actually on Coach M. Because as a former student, whatever he does today is a reflection of what he learned from his mentor. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Andrea. And it's a good subplot sa laban natin. Coach.
The mentor and the mentee.
Yeah, mentor and student. And don't worry, Coach M, you're making Coach Aldrin proud at the moment.
Right.
Although hindi siya natutuwa.
Oh.
4 of 10 from beyond the arc for Pasay. Bench scoring Pasay with 11 as Tabi is fouled by Martin.
This is one thing a lot of teams have been doing. You know, as I noticed this season, the ball screen on empty corners. Trying to take advantage no, sa mga rotation ng depensa. Tinitingnan nila kung saan magagaling. So far, Pasay has been executing well on that regard.
Inigo to Bonifacio for 3. Good line. Oh, Masion. Natakbo si Alan Martin and he lays it in for 2.
Well, anytime it's a long shot, it's usually going to be long rebounds, and that also means the first pass of a fast break. That was too easy and too quick though on the part of Valenzuela. Poor transition defense by Pasay to start the second quarter.
Bonifacio. Binigay kay Tabi. Tabi. Labas kay Jasper Salenga for 3. No good. Masion ang nakuha na rebound. Here comes Daryl Manliguez. Puts the brakes on. We'll go to Martin. Payawal sa ilalim. CJ Payawal. That's a 7-0 run para dito sa Valenzuela to start the second quarter.
Great start, obviously, para sa Valenzuela. Pasay shot the ball over 50% in the first half. Not anymore after a few stops and another one coming at you as they run towards the other side. Foul counted to.
Daryl Manliguez will not be denied.
Yeah. Axel Inigo trying to make his case that foul was on the floor. Pero kitang-kita nakagather na itong si
Daryl Manliguez.
Manliguez.
Let's watch this play of the game brought to you by Buenas. CJ Payawal inside scoring. Got into position against Salenga. Di na binaba ang bola. Daryl Manliguez had a really strong game against San Juan. Two for 2. (23-17). Valenzuela back in it after a 9-0 run. And AJ Coronel. Pamatay sunog muna.
What a play. How about the beautiful cut? That's as pretty as it gets in terms of moving without the basketball and the timing to do so. Talk about knowing your teammates so well. That is worth another look. Look at this one. The drive to the baseline. The timing. The little semi-45 cut. Right there. It's a small cut. But what a beautiful time cut by AJ Coronel.
And AJ Coronel, one of the, I think one of the more better players with, with regards to moving
without
with
the basketball
dito sa liga natin.
In the first quarter alone, he did it about twice already. That was the third time. As Payawal slowly getting buckets inside the paint. Payawal with 4.
Lawrence Victoria.
That's a foul. And one of the few times Krista Chavez will admit to something.
And Payawal getting in position inside. Not much AJ Coronel can do after that inbound play. Bonifacio, binigay kay Coronel. Inigo for 3. Yes!
9 points for him. Too slow of a closeout right there by Machon. Forced a switch was Pasay. Axel takes advantage. Horns coming up.
5 of 13 from beyond the arc for Pasay. 1 of 5 for Valenzuela. Here come the Voyagers again.
This could be a basket timeout situation if Pasay converts.
Victoria to Bonifacio. There's a foul.
So there's that drive once again. You see, Valenzuela, their first rotation, they're doing a good job of dropping, but they're not doing a good job of clogging the paint in sa may bandang gitna, as you see this 3.
3-point shot brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances.
From Axel Inigo.
Axel Inigo.
That's something that defensively Valenzuela is going to have to figure out. Not only filling the space between the block and the rim, but also that space in the middle, 2 steps below the free throw, clogging that paint.
And I think Martin Bonifacio has been impressive sa free throws. Free throw line, 85.7% for the season. And averaging nearly a double-double.
Mataas yun for any player, especially for a big man like him.
Bonifacio gets the rebound quickly to Victoria. Lawrence. Binigay muna kay Inigo. Rivera is in the game. Inigo for 3. Yes, sir!
You know what I like about that play more than the make? Yung reaksyon ng kanyang defender na si Rivera after the make. If you're the offensive player by Axel, gustong-gusto mo yung mga ganong reaksyon, yung napapailing na lang dahil tuloy-tuloy yung shoot mo. Payawal with an impressive strong drive once again. 6 for him.
Another athletic finish galing kay CJ Payawal. Bonifacio. Inigo, mainit ang kamay nito. Axel finds Victoria from the corner. Wala. Rebound goes to Chris De Chavez. Ahead to Payawal. CJ gets it to De Chavez for 3. Yes!
What a pass by Payawal. I never knew that he had that in his bag. But the action underneath, boxing out Coronel and Mason. May konting kulay doon. Tingnan natin. Kung tulad yun ni Rachel 20 years ago kung mag-develop.
33-24. Oh, bagsak si Mason. That's an offensive foul.
I like it when you always back up your trash talk and that stare, because he just came from a stare down. Hindi ko alam kung makikita natin dito, but how about this semi behind the back pass? Look at the action underneath. Makikita ba natin? Hindi. Okay, pero may nangyari doon.
And they had words
to say.
Yeah. Manliguez with the layup. Wala. Mason with the putback. Ginanahan si Mike Mason. That's his first basket. 33-26. 4.5 minutes left in the first half.
Love the energy on both ends by Mason. Forcing the turnover with the offensive foul. And on the other end, offensive rebound stick back.
Reverente. That's short.
And guess who gets the rebound?
Mason secures the rebound. Now it's Valenzuela's turn to make a run here.
De Chavez not happy. He did not get the ball in the corner.
Manliguez spins. Payawal. Mason. They swing it over to Manliguez. Sabi ni Chris, sa lahat ng tao,
right,
siya lang hindi nakatanggap ng bola doon.
I mean, they milked about 18 seconds in that shot clock, and for 18 seconds, he had the open stance, 2 hands wide open. Wide open gesture. But nonetheless, they will retain possession after the foul, but they're still down though by 7.
3:55 left in the first half. Magbabalik kami. Daryl Manliguez, 14 points in the second half in that loss to San Juan. They actually dumikit sila sa dulo nitong game na to, no? Before eventually bowing to the Knights. 4 of 7 shooting, 6 of 9 from the foul line, 4 assists and 3 steals. And what a discovery for Valenzuela last season. Ito si Daryl Manliguez. Umuwi palagi ng Mindanao to last year.
Right.
No, he wasn't playing regularly. Now, Coach Kong, Eric Martinez making sure na available si Daryl.
Right. But, you know, we've said this time and time again. Isn't that what the league is all about?
Yeah.
Discovering mga ganitong gems, unknown gems, potential, you know, shining gems dito sa Philippine basketball.
And, you know, he's made a living with panalay doon sa Mindanao. And, yeah, sabi niya, you know, iba din pagdating niya dito, iba din namang na-experience yung klase ang brand ng basketball.
Totoo yan. And, you know, I think we talked about this last week. Sa isang tao lang marami na tayong mababanggit. Nabanggit natin, for example, Coach Gino Manansala, you know, coach of St. Clair, assistant coach of Binyan. He has produced 23 players already dito sa MPBL galing sa kanyang programa. Ryan Sual, Megan Galang, Charles Bulgos, Sam Hamito, Chris Botoon, and many other more.
Yeah. Mashon is ahead of the pack. Mashon scores. Great pass galing kay Payawan.
But this has been a Mashon quarter on both ends. Ang ganda ng energy na pinoprovide niya sa kanyang kopanan.
And also the physicality that he brings and the toughness. Victoria and Manliguez thought he had a clean swipe there.
They might challenge or not.
And hindi din maganda yung angulo nila dun sa kabilang side. As see this fast break of the game brought to you by New Star Win to the max. And Mike Mashon.
Nakakatuwa yung mga big man na nauuna You know, especially if you're regarding a Warren Bonifacio who can stretch the floor. And that means Mashon defending him is not going to start inside the paint. So if he takes the shot, o kahit na nakaspot up lang siya sa 3, and that's a shorter sprint towards the other end.
Daryl Manliguez. Just a 4-point game here. Manliguez.
Alley-oop.
Kay Mashon.
Oh, I didn't see that coming.
And what a play between two players who endured the most challenging season of this franchise.
Right.
Daryl Manliguez and Mike Mashon.
That's a great point.
Through good times and bad times. Now,
in a semi-good way at 6 and 6. Right.
34-32. May timeout muna tayo. Back inside the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan. This 15-point lead of Pasay is now just down to 2. After this big Valenzuela run in the second quarter, 24-11 ang ating scoring this quarter. Ito sila kay Lawrence Victoria against Rivera. There's a double team, natapik ni De Chavez.
Now you see how they scouted and respected the game of Lawrence Victoria. As soon as he got the ball, 4 red shirts already prepared to help and clogging, shrinking the floor. De Chavez.
No good. That was for the lead. And that's last touch on CJ Payawan.
Oh, what a turnaround this quarter. This one though, Axel Inigo. His third three of the ball game, that one.
That was for his parents, lucky fans of the game, brought to you by Buenas. Keanu Caballero stopping the bleeding para sa Pasay, 37-32.
What an ice in his vein shot that was, considering the type of run Valenzuela has been on the last few minutes. He just shot the ball casually and it went in.
Armenion, beautiful move.
One of the more improved players we've had, at least for the last 2 seasons. For Valenzuela, Victoria, nice reverse. Help was not there that time for the red shirts.
Back to a 5-point lead. Payawa shoots over Caballero.
I don't like that shot. And that's because he had a smaller defender.
Victoria. Armenion comes away with the loose ball. De Chavez to Payawal down the middle. CJ!
That one I like very much. And this is what CJ Payawal has to continue to do, because he's had so much success in this first half of putting the ball on the deck and finishing at the rim.
That's a lot of contact right there. Absorbing that.
Against Reverente.
Yeah. Did not complete the 3-point play. It's a 3-point lead for Pasay, 39-36. Caballero. Victoria. Lawrence pulls up. No good. Payawal with a rebound. Valenzuela on the run. CJ leaves it to De Chavez. An offensive foul.
Offensive foul, number 28. Christian Chavez is third.
Pangatlo na yan, kaya you can expect him to be replaced right away. And Warren Bonifacio hindi na gustuhan yung pag-delay, no, ng hawak nitong si Chris De Chavez. Kinuha kagad yung bola.
Here's what happened here. Caballero staying in front, and
May konting extension eh, but you know, credit Pasay. Was that Reverente?
yeah,
But you know, credit that, because being able to sell the call.
no, that was Caballero.
Caballero rather.
And the Chavez not happy. The play continues here sa ating second quarter. Patapos na po tayo. Inigo. Bonifacio providing the pick. Warren for 3. Again. 8 points para kay Warren Bonifacio, and Pasay, ang ganda ng balanse ng kanilang atake dito.
Oo, sigurado pag-uusapan yan sa halftime. Yung how Bonifacio exploiting the pick and pop.
Here's CJ Payawal. That won't go. And Pasay will go into the locker room with a 6-point lead. Great half para dito sa Voyagers. Somehow able to address yung kanilang ang run nitong Valenzuela in the tail end of the second quarter. Axel Inigo is their leader of the half. 4-3 from Axel to finish with 12 points in just 8 minutes and 45 seconds of play. And at the end of the first half, it's 42-36 for the Pasay Voyagers. His halftime score is brought to you by GameX. GameX Sports, the official online basketball ending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX.
back here at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center for your Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. My name is Andrea Endicio, and right now we will be having our halftime interview together with Congressman Eric Martinez, the team owner and head coach of the Valenzuela Classic. Thank you so much po, Congressman, for joining me here at the half. Congressman, first question. Ano pong masasabi niyo sa first half performance ng inyong team?
Well, yung sakit namin bumalik na naman. Flat start. Then we failed to close out with their 3-point shots. So I think we have to come back with a greater sense of urgency in defense sa second half. Yun ang nakita namin.
Okay, Congressman. Second question niyo po. We all know that losses are not just losses, but they are essential in a learning process. Doon po sa magkasunod nating talo in the previous games, ano po yung key takeaways ninyo?
Key takeaways, free throws. Yung sa Davao, 16 missed free throws. The other game, 8 missed free throws. Then, yung breakdown sa defense namin when we play zone, we fail to close out sa outside shots nila. We fail to box out, kaya nagkakaroon ng sa 50-50 ball, talo kami. They have offensive rebound. So, those are the lessons we had dun sa 2 losses namin. So hopefully ma-rectify namin. It seems hindi yun ang nakita nating correct measures nung first half. So hopefully sa second half maitama namin.
And follow up lamang po, Congressman, given those key takeaways, those lessons, in what way niyo po siya gagamitin dito sa game na ito, especially sa second half?
Well, just work harder in defense. Effort. I think effort, mahirap ituro talaga yan eh. Everyday training. Pero kung yung effort, wala doon eh. Mahirap. So hopefully, it catch up on them sa third and fourth quarter sa team namin. Makabalik kami.
Hopefully, makita nga po natin yan sa second half. Meron po ba kayong gustong batiin o pasalamatan?
Our sponsors, of course, BA Cargo, YPS Clothing Trading, Anytime Fitness Valenzuela, Accredited Wellness and Pain Clinic, Metroland Builders, Coco Ajero, and my wife, Dr. Catherine Martinez, and my children, Yelena, Svetlana, and Oksana, and the people of Valenzuela. Keep on supporting the Valenzuela Classic, and keep on supporting the number one basketball tournament in the country today, MPBL.
All right, thank you so much, Congressman, for that wonderful interview. Mga kaliga, wag po kayong aalis. Magbabalik pa rin po ang MPBL.
Nagbabalik ang Liga ng Bawat Pilipino dito sa PhilOil Eco Oil Center in San Juan. Halftime tayo dito, 42-36 lamang ang Pasay in this matchup against the Valenzuela Classic. Great aerial shot there of the intersection just outside the PhilOil Eco Oil Center dito sa San Juan. Early assault galing kay AJ Coronel ang nanguna dito kanina, no? 9 points in the first quarter para kay AJ. And Pasay shooting well, 15 of 32, and it's been their 3-point shooting that has really spelled the difference here. Pero ang bench ng Valenzuela stepping up para makahabol sila in the second quarter.
Specifically for Axel Inigo of Pasay, who had 4 of those 8 threes kalahati. But the reason why Valenzuela got back into this game because hindi nila sinabayan. Usually we would see teams sasabayan ng 3-point shooting yung kabilang koponan. But not Valenzuela. Nung first quarter, yes, but they adjusted. That's because they controlled the paint. 22-14. The bench also, I thought, was humongous para sa kanila, specifically these two. Itong si Machon who came off the bench. Manligues started this game, but we all know this guy, sanay, makakambal niya itong si Machon. Kaya ang ganda ng kombinasyon nila, yung pace, nagbago, yung energy ni Machon had an impact. 6 points, 5 rebounds itong si Machon. You look at the leading scorers, double figures already in heading into the second half. Inigo and Coronel, the 23 of the 42 points. Sa kabilang panig naman, Valenzuela, balance scoring. The Chavez, Machon, Manligues, lahat 6 points, led by Payawals, 8. Lahat yan, strong drives to the basket.
Oo, and yung hinihintay mo dito for Pasay is, where's Lawrence Victoria in all of this, no? Wala pa siya, hindi pa masyadong gumagawa si Lawrence. Only 3 points in the ball game, 1 of 6 to start, pero he has 4 assists.
Kaya ngayon, sinimula si Velasco. I would assume isa sa mga defensive guard stoppers nila. Ang problema, binibigyan sila ng problema ni Warren Bonifacio kanina pa. Whether on a pick and pop situation, at that time they'll put the ball on the deck, one dribble pull up.
An offensive foul on CJ Payawal.
You gotta be impressed with Warren Bonifacio. Usually it's when big men have the ability to shoot from the outside, extreme. Usually it's a layup or a 3. This one in between, one dribble pull up, which he shows he can do all 3.
Yeah, actually I'm very, very impressed this season on the way he's developed his game as Lawrence Victoria misses the 3. Natanghal na rin yan na player of the week early in the season as Daryl Manligues trying to exploit that matchup against Keanu Caballero.
So this is clearly a different lineup, with only Quinyahan and Manligues as part of the starters ng larong ito. But Velasco, Payawal, and Machon, si Kong Eric opting to start them dito sa start ng third.
This free throw is brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas. And Velasco was instrumental sa run nitong Valenzuela last week against San Juan. That run ultimately fell short. Keanu Caballero. Tatanggap si Bonifacio.
Nice move.
Bonifacio short on that jumper.
Just unable to complete it. Manligues.
Wow! Bullying his way for the 2 points. That's brute strength right there.
How about the Kawhi Leonard-ish, no reaction, whether it's a simple play, a simple pass, or a hard drive to the basket like that. Parang wala lang. Aswan lang, no?
Kasi yung ibang player nag-flex na yun.
Oo. But not Manligues. Kasi kahit di siya mag-flex, parang naka-flex na rin yung balikat nito.
Parang ganun din.
Ganun din eh.
J.R. Quinyahan wants it against Hilario. Quinyahan shooting over Hilario. No go.
He had success in the first quarter shooting over Hilario, not that time.
Victoria steps back, 3 on the way, and Lawrence Victoria 6 points in the ball game. This is usually his quarter.
Right.
Lawrence Victoria.
Scorers will continue to shoot.
Ang ganda naman nun.
Oh, mukhang na-late lang nabasa ni Mason, no? Kasi nangyari yung alley-oop between the two of them. Nabasa nung una. Eto, inantay ni Mason, kaya late nga na niya basa. Pero may nakuha naman siyang foul. Maganda kung ma-shoot niya itong dalawang free throw.
Ayan na, oh. Para sa'yo.
Nilapag na no? Spoon-fed na eh.
Para sa'yo. Nakatingin pa lahat kay Daryl Manligues eh. So Mike Machon, 7.6 rebounds per ball game. Was averaging almost a double-double last season.
Yeah. I had to take a step back with all the recruits. Nitong Valenzuela, the new additions. So you see, we're not the only team recruiting.
49-41. Hilario, binigay kay Lawrence Victoria. Victoria, too strong. And Bonifacio, that was great deflection galing kay Coronel.
Coronel did not expect that drop-off by Bonifacio in the paint, no. Pasay fortunate they will retain possession. Mapasok ngayon.
Nem de la Cruz. Now, Nem de la Cruz will be tasked to defend Lawrence Victoria, but ito siya, nakatanggap siya ng bola sa ilalim. Bonifacio, the jumper is good.
Well, how about the presence of mind to take the shot? What a pass and what a run. Oh, sorry, miss.
Here's Victoria. 51-41. Here's Lawrence. Victoria umatake sa loob. The turnaround shot no good. Hilario.
Look what I found.
Binalik agad eh.
Right.
Binalik agad.
Well, that's the thing when you force a switch on a ball screen. You know, you got to give credit right here, even though it was a tough shot. Right there by Victoria, able to force the switch na lamangan sa posisyon itong si Hilario. Wala na nagawa si De La Cruz.
And Pasay starting out strong here in the second half. They extend the lead to 12, 53-41. May time on time. Coach Congressman Eric Martinez very animated dun sa sidelines in the last time out. Some tough games ahead for them. June 18 kalaban nila Pampanga, June 24 kalaban nila Batangas, and on June 29 they play Bacolod.
Magandang laban yun kasi dalawang head coach, isang Kong Eric, isang Coach Gov Delta.
Manligues for 3.
Well, sila naman ang head coach ng dalawang team, pero kita naman natin
53-41. Here's Caballero. Bonifacio. Coronel with 10 on the shot clock. AJ, the drive. That's a tough shot. Nakuha ni Machon ang rebound. Daryl Manligues, ang bilis ng balik dito ng Pasay. Libre si Payawal. He'll fire. And hit.
Now that's a shot we don't mind from him because it came off his man tagging, forced to tag the roller. This is clearly an offensive foul. Hilario claiming that it's a flop, but looking how forceful that was on the back down. Look to me. We're going to see the three probably once again. But we mentioned in the first half that Payawal, ito yung back down, no?
Very forceful.
Right. Pero alam mo, kung walang extension, there was a slight extension of the arm, that would have been a good play because he went for the inside shoulder.
Mashon inside.
Palpal.
And Reverente, good help.
So that second defender, that's why importante yung angat mo pag nasa ilalim. Kailangan buong-buo palagi papunta sa ring.
So 9 of 20 from beyond the arc ang Pasay. 3 of 11 for Valenzuela. And they go to JR Quinyahan. Quinyahan with a jumper. No good. Manliguez, the putback. Wala pa rin. And a foul on Inigo.
And that's a point guard of Valenzuela attempting a follow-up against the bigger guards of Pasay. Because of that effort, they will retain possession.
Giano Caballero. Punta muna siya sa bench ngayon. Mashon. De La Cruz. They go to Quinyahan.
Blocked.
And Bonifacio sumabit.
Oh. Initial reaction, nagulat siya pero alam niya no, tinamaan niya yung kamay. Ganda sana nung anticipation, no, sumabit lang.
And JR Quinyahan, 8.4 points, 3.7 rebounds per contest para dito sa Valenzuela. 70% from the line. Oh, Mashon with the offensive rebound, swiped away by Reverente. 53-45. Here's Victoria. Lawrence fires, no. And Quinyahan secures the rebound. Binigay kay Manliguez. Narel Manliguez. Ngayon down low to Quinyahan. Against Reverente. He's got
That's
the
a foul.
advantage. And JR bit frustrated na hindi niya na ipasok ang tira niya.
Oh, he knew by his standards that he's capable of making that a three-point play, but clearly a foul downstairs by Reverente. Had his two arms pretty much wrapped around the waist of Quinyahan. Bakit nga naman medyo hagabol itong si Quinyahan. Baka pati tayo
Oo.
mapapaul dun.
And JR Quinyahan, first season dito sa MPBL, 1 for 2.
Yun lang ang mabigat niyo pag finaul mo itong si Quinyahan because of his stroke, his touch from the line. Yun ang kapalit ng yakap.
Oo, laging
Consequence free throws, made free throws.
JR Quinyahan has slowly but surely got him back into shape here. We're able to play and contribute to the cause of Valenzuela. There's a whistle going against them, De La Cruz.
One of the few guards in the league, in my opinion, that can really do a Barkley move, wherein drive the post, tulad ng huling ginawa niya. Galing sa 3 points, the drive, pero poposte talaga.
Hilario, jumper, he'll get the roll. 9 points na para kay Brian Hilario off the bench. So they need the heft of Brian Hilario para sa depensa, pero on offense, he's really gotten going at JR Quinyahan.
Money in the bank. Him, Larry Rodriguez, Ken Bono. Just one of the best of shooting over defenders.
Here's Hilario.
Pass.
Inside, Aguirre, no good. Manliguez. Mashon. Jumper, wala. Tapik, napunta kay Inigo. They don't have the numbers. Lawrence Victoria will attack. Lawrence will pack it in.
Wow. Talk about a hezzy move against a taller defender. That's worth another look. Look at this one, Senator. Handoff. Ito yung hesitation, no? That slight pause takes out the rhythm of a defender. Kasi mapapaisip ka at that moment, tatalon ba ako? Hindi. Inunahan yung talon, nasungkit pa yung foul.
9 points para kay Lawrence Victoria. Let's go to Andrea.
With Valenzuela's back-to-back losses, sabi nga ni Coach Aldrin Morante, mahirap talaga kapag kulang sa manpower, especially if they are a huge part of the lineup. Some of the players are still injured like Dennis Santos na matagal nang may iniindang back spasms. Nonetheless, they know they can still compete. Competition aside, he's actually happy seeing his former players like thrive in this Pasay team na sina Reverente, Hilario, Chan, Shienes at Kilatan. Biro niya, alam niya na raw agad kung sinong kakantsaw sa kanya after the game. Back to you guys.
Maraming salamat, Andrea. And, malaking bagay. No?
Kasalanan mo pala, nag-miss game si Kenyahan. But go ahead and say what you need to say.
Hindi, pero malaking bagay nga ito sila Dennis Santos. Alam naman natin na naglaki ng improvement ito.
Correct. Ayan, kasalanan mo talaga. Ikaw ang pumuri sa kanya eh. Di ba, nung bago yung free throws?
Oo. Bakit hindi mo naman puri?
Okay, shooter naman talaga.
Galing niya ni Kuya JR eh.
Oo.
Inigo. Too strong.
De Chavez pumasok na sa larong ito. Nagparamdam kagad dun sa defensive rebound. Manligues!
Special delivery.
Right?
Para kay JR Kenyahan, 8 points.
It was so special kahit na libre na siya. He was so unselfish. Si Kenyahan mas libre. Victoria, that's a clear foul against, who's that, Machon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a move.
How about the finish with the left hand too?
So, you see how he left De La Cruz in the dust?
Right here. Dun, dun, dun. What's that song? Another one bites the dust. And a clear foul to the face. This is worth a review, pero mukhang hindi nila i-review. Dahil talagang sapul sa mukha itong si Victoria.
We saw flashes of this in
Rizal.
Rizal, yes, but ngayon,
Under Coach Jonathan Banal.
yan, talagang yung version na to na Lawrence Victoria, mas deadly.
Oo. Ano na siya eh? Close to, he's flirting of being a good scorer. In between siya ng prolific scorer. Papunta na siya ron kung magpatuloy pa siya. Scoring makamo. De Chavez, kaya yan.
Back to an 8-point deficit.
Si Elvin Chan yung pina-atras niya ron. Di biro yun ha.
And Lawrence Victoria,
Victoria.
this is his quarter, 13 in the ball game.
And you called it clearly. A Victoria quarter. Too easy though for Valenzuela. So the scoring is picking up. In the last 1 minute and 30 for both teams, Victoria has been carrying much of the load in particular.
Here's Victoria, runs into traffic.
Papasok.
No problem. 15 puntos na, 12 dito sa third quarter. De Los Santos inside the basket. May kasama pang foul. Minute and 28 remaining, and they've been trading some difficult shots here.
Right. Fatigue might be, a factor already as we head into the fourth quarter with 1:28 remaining. Ang bilis kasi masyado, no? Kakagaling lang sa basket nitong Pasay, pero naka-atake kagad in a few seconds itong Valenzuela. White shirts not even packing the paint. That is 1 versus 1 at the tip of the rim. And don't look now, 7-point lead. High of 15 in the first half.
Yeah, but somehow after nababa, around the 6-8 point mark, dito na rin naglalaro ang lamang, and Manligues went for the steal. Now Victoria spins. Oh, what a pass! Inigo for 3! That was a crazy pass.
Last moment pass, no? Pero ito, ang ganda rin ng pasa sa ilalim. Galing kay Lepalam. De Los Santos, libreng-libre sa ilalim.
And the beauty of Lawrence Victoria's play, hindi lang siya, he's more than just a scorer, really.
Galing mamasa. Ito, tulad nito, ang ganda ng pasa ni Hilario. Second miss by Aguirre. Sa ilalim, Inigo.
Wala. And that will...
Elvin Chan did not even attempt. to go for the loose ball
Sabi niya-
rebound. Calculated na yung decision.
Next time na.
Next time na lang.
I'll fight other battles.
Ito yung pasa.
Grabe.
At the pocket pa ni ano, no?
Yeah, play of the game brought to you by Buenas. 5th 3 para dito kay Axel Inigo.
You know what that means? 5 arrows na rin ang nabibitawan. Manligues, bigat sana nun.
Lepalam, too strong. Rivera
Yun lang.
was open.
Sobra. Final shot. Last 10 remaining. Victoria has the ball.
Notice Victoria. This is a mismatch. Victoria, dire-diretso.
Did you see the hang time? Meron eh, no?
Meron. Lalo na pag ganun kalayo yung buwelo niya.
Oo. Just deceptively athletic. You know, itong si Lawrence Victoria. Eye test if you don't know how he plays. You know, that's not the first thing you're gonna say for sure. But once you see him dribble the basketball, ang unang impression mo, player to. Player to.
Baller.
That was my first impression after watching him sa Rizal. I remember yung first game niya.
Manligues has time. And that will do it. The third quarter was a Lawrence Victoria show. What a quarter para dito sa superstar guard ng Pasay Voyagers.
Not yet.
Score.
Star, yes.
Super, sa team niya.
Yes.
Sa team niya.
Yeah.
17 points, 6 of 15 shooting, 7 assists, 4 rebounds. That's 14 coming dito sa ating third quarter.
Superstar quarter, definitely.
69 to 59. This third quarter score is brought to you by GameX. GameX Sports, the official online basketball ending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX. Presenting our Suzuki muscular and sporty fan of the game, just like the Avenis, do more and achieve more with the muscular and sporty scooter from Suzuki. The Avenis, oras na para magmotor.
Ayan, tulad ng mga fans natin, showing the muscles also, tulad ng lalaking yun. Dahil muscular din yung, yung motor natin mamaya sa main event. Para sa mga malalapit lang dito sa San Juan. Pumunta na kayo, dadami ang tao rito mamaya.
Yep. Quarter scoring here, Coach Christian and Pasay. It was their best quarter yet, yung third.
Oh, clearly, and you wonder when Valenzuela, when will they make up for that first quarter? They did in that second with that 28 to 19. Pero kapos pa rin, still down by 10 after 4 quarters, down by 8 pa lamang after they draw first blood in the fourth. No, you were ready to stand up if he made that one, no?
I was ready to take off my headset. Arminion on the drive.
Double dribble.
Double dribble, and he's struggled here. Ito si Andre Arminion, even in the last game, has not panned out really well para dito kay Andre Arminion. Ang gusto mo dito sa kanya, no? You gotta look to contribute in other ways, especially sa depensa. Bonifacio.
Nice move.
Reverente to beat the shot clock. Yes! Just in the nick of time. Arminion. That's deflected.
By Axel Inigo.
And Lawrence Victoria, I expect him to be back in a little while as Don Reverente scores. He's taken a back seat really ito si Don Reverente in terms of the scoring, and has really done more of the dirty work, no, dun sa ilalim, as CJ Payawal makes it a 7-point game.
Well, to me, talking about the Rivera, that's always been his strength. You know, he's quite similar to Mark Yee, just a more younger and athletic one. Ito si Reverente. Strength on the board, strength on defense, and his leadership.
That's true. Payawal wants to take charge here. CJ fires again. That's 2 straight triples para kay CJ, who now has 17 in the ball game. And this is the closest that Valenzuela has come sa laban natin. After going down by 15 in the first period. Bonifacio, wala. Reverente, no. Rivera with the rebound. Valenzuela. Here's De Chavez. Sabi niya, relax muna tayo.
This could be a basket timeout situation if Valenzuela is able to get a basket.
De Chavez relocates. No. And I thought Arminion had a shot there. Kasi bumagsak nga na outbalance itong si Warren Bonifacio.
Right. And sobra yung pasa ni Axel Inigo. No? Sometimes the pass doesn't have to directly come from you. Yung second feeder sa corner at that time, which I believe was Salenga, had a better angle.
And down goes Andre Arminion. There's a whistle going against AJ Coronel.
Coach Marlon Martin, on your screens. Hindi po ano yun, live shot po yun every time pinapakita po siya. It just so happen na consistent yung kanyang pose.
No, tsaka walang emotion.
Oo, usually makita mo si Coach Marlon yung emotions niya after the game na, lalo na pagaling sa panalo.
Rivera, short on the 3. Inigo, they go down low to Bonifacio and fouled before the pass. There's a lot of mismatch. You know, may advantage itong Pasay in a lot of the positions there.
Right.
In terms of size. No?
They just haven't been able really to exploit it, except for that first quarter, if you remember, wherein they were able to exploit yung mismatch kay Coronel, especially off the ball. Pagtanggap niya ng bola sa loob, maliliit na yung sumasalubong sa kanya. This is an errant pass.
It's the second turnover para kay Inigo dito sa quarter na to.
Salenga did not improve his position right there as Axel was expecting him to papasok naman kagad. Nagwisik-wisik lang muna, uminom lang ng konti. Ito si Victoria.
Habang mainit pa. Lawrence Victoria back in the game. Yung isa to sa mga ano like pag nakita mo sa schedule mo, ko-cover ka ng Pasay. Oh, ganda to. Mapapanood ko si Lawrence.
One of the reasons why I got this one. Sabi ko nga sa'yo, gusto ko na panoorin ng Pasay.
Arminion is denied by Bonifacio.
Sayang no, hindi lang na-retrieve ni Coronel yung bola after that palpal by Bonifacio.
And this is our Buenas lucky fan of the game. Cute the celebration.
Okay, batang yun naka-Valenzuela, nagpakita ng flex.
I think that's the son of Voltaire, Ora.
Good fake.
Arminion puts it in. Really smart play off that inbound.
Coach Kong Eric, I just saw him turn around to their fans behind and told them, lakasan nyo pa yung cheer nyo.
10-2 run para dito sa Valenzuela. 71-69. Bonifacio to Reverente. Out to Caballero. Inside to Bonifacio.
Nice. That's a smart play by Bonifacio because the kick out and the reseal allowed him to go deeper inside the paint. Credit Caballero for recognizing that, but only the second team foul against Valenzuela. That's a good foul.
Reverente. Binigay kay Lawrence Victoria. There's a double team on Lawrence.
Oh, what a fake.
Reverente, dire-diretso. Don Reverente. Well, people forget na Don Reverente is one of the best in attacking the cup.
Certainly, and you would know it
Very well.
very well.
73 to 69. And a foul.
For the viewers watching, especially who just started watching this season for the MPBL, i-type nyo lang po sa YouTube, Reverente at Tupas. You will know what we...
Uy, huwag mo na silang i-remind. Ikaw na.
Look at this ball fake by Reverente. It was so nice. He put the Jordan tongue out after that layup, during that layup.
Yun nga, no? Because the brilliance of Lawrence Victoria, Juan Bonifacio's emergence as a top big man dito sa liga natin. People forget. May Don Reverente pa dyan.
Correct.
Who was a double-double machine before. Here's Payawal. Could not get past Reverente. De Chavez. De Los Santos. Strong with his left hand.
That's an impressive basket by De Los Santos because he did that in tight space, no? Not creating much separation on that ball screen as he was the roller. Nice pass, high-low play to Bonifacio against De Los Santos.
14 in the ball game para kay Warren Bonifacio.
Also has 10 boards.
Manliguez. Bumuelo.
That's a foul.
And Manliguez.
What a poor decision by Don Reverente. Instead of staying basic to move his feet, he instead uses his hip. This is as easy as a call for an official.
Ganda ng buwelo dito ni Daryl Manliguez. And you know, he has the strength to absorb that.
Yun nga, hindi man lang natinag.
Oo. Wala.
Ayan, tapos tumingin sa score. Oy, 2 points na lang. Di ba?
Manliguez completes the three-point play. 75 to 74.
Ayun. Tapos, after making the free throw, he tells Arminion, sa akin si Victoria.
Ball will remain with Pasay.
It's just one of those moments. Our viewers did not see it. You didn't see it. I saw it. That gives you a chance in this game. It lifts up the confidence of the team. For you to get the best player on the floor tulad ni Manliguez, tignan natin if he could meet that challenge.
Salenga. They go to Victoria. 3. Yes!
Question answered.
20 points.
Oh my goodness. Lawrence Victoria, what a second half.
Manliguez, gustong bumawi. He does.
If you're Victoria, gotta be better than that. At this point of the ball game, officials will not fall for yung mga ganong flop.
Here's Victoria.
Ay,
What a move. 22 in the ball game.
what a show.
Arminion, labas kay Chavez. Stress, no. Victoria. Fires, no. Rebound ends up. Last touch ni CJ Payawal.
What an effort by Caballero though, but yes, they will retain possession. This was the move. Look at that, twisting, turning, hanging, making.
Just a joy to watch. Ito si Lawrence Victoria. This is an incredible show of control and concentration. 80 to 76, we have a timeout.
Nagbabalik ang MPBL. Lawrence Victoria may be loud and explosive inside the court, but for those who do not know him, siya yung tipong tahimik at mahiyain. Kwento niya nga, he's always been like this, pero pagdating sa basketball, hindi rin daw niya alam kung bakit bigla bang nagiging siyang vocal. Kumbaga, if ilagay daw natin siya in a room full of strangers, asahan daw natin, hindi talaga siya mag-i-initiate ng conversation, but put him inside the court, the words just come out on their own. One of the wonders of this game, right, gentlemen?
Absolutely. And Lawrence Victoria, tonight, he is letting his game do a lot of the talking.
He's been a killer in this game. 22 points, 19 in the second half, 8 dimes. How about the point guard matchup? Manligues, 15 points, 12 assists. What a point guard show this has been. And nasa second game pa lang tayo. Wala pa tayo sa main event.
There's a lot of confusion on that zone. And AJ Coronel slips into the basket, into the paint, and he gets fouled.
AJ Coronel, after that hot start in the first quarter, really set the tone right there. 11 points, 5 of 6, 4 rebounds.
And this is the free throw brought to you by Extreme Appliances, sa subok at kompleto ang appliance brand ng Pilipinas.
1 for 1 before that shot. Obviously an important free throw. All free throws important at this point. Only a 4-point game. 3-point game. Or 5-point game rather.
3 minutes and 15 seconds remaining. 12 points para kay AJ Coronel. Manligues wants it against Caballero. Darrell. Nice pass to Machon. That's assist number 13 para kay Darrell Manligues.
You just love how he was determined to score, and the pass at the last moment with the perfect read for the pass.
Victoria. Bonifacio against Machon. Victoria from way out.
Short.
That's short. They get the offensive rebound. Coronel. Balik ulit kay Lawrence Victoria. Lawrence. Umatake. The kick out. Bonifacio for 3. Good closeout galing kay Manligues. Machon secures the rebound. Here's Arminion.
4 and 3.
De Chavez for the tie. Yes! 11 points para kay Chris De Chavez. And Valenzuela has tied this ball game at 81.
That's the price you pay when you put 2 defenders on the ball in the backcourt.
Last 2 minutes is brought to you by GameX. GameX Sports, the official online basketball ending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX. Caballero on the drive. Wala. Arminion with a rebound.
De Chavez is going to be wide open.
De Chavez, air ball.
And that's okay. That's the shot you want, especially from a guy who has done it time and time again in his MPBL career. Rarely do you see De Chavez hit an air ball, especially after making one. This was the first one that tied the ball game. The second one, though, different result. It hit the tip of the rim.
Inigo. To Bonifacio. Manligues and Victoria going at it. Victoria. Wala. Oh, good effort. AJ Coronel.
Well, he has been involved in all the loose ball, especially in this fourth quarter. Has been quiet of scoring the basketball after that terrific first quarter, but the energy has been consistent for AJ Coronel, who has 14 points and probably the biggest offensive rebound in this game.
tonight, AJ Coronel. He started out strong for Pasay, had the first 9 points of the Voyagers, cooled off a bit, and now he's looking to put the finishing touches para dito sa Pasay Voyagers as they attempt to pick up their 8th win of the season. 14 points para kay AJ Coronel. Fortune favoring him in that rebound play. Medyo may deflection of CJ Payawal.
Shot clock 14 seconds.
Narel Manliguez and Keanu Caballero matched up.
13 seconds.
Tried to post up Manliguez directly off the inbound pass. Caballero, good anticipation.
Arminion, Caballero, Arminion and Manliguez rather. Arminion to Payawal for 3. Yes! Valenzuela in the lead. 84-83, 20 points para kay CJ Payawal. A lot of attention on Daryl Manliguez, and they forgot about CJ Payawal.
This was a play created decisively by Arminion because the play was designed. Remember, this was after a timeout. The play was designed to go to Manliguez on the post to take advantage against Caballero. But because of the attention, as you mentioned, Arminion went the other way, drive and kick. You can't go wrong with a drive and kick like that with Payawal shooting the 3.
CJ Payawal, 13 points against San Juan, 11 in the second half. And he's come up with a big shot here. And 20 points tonight, 8 of 10 shooting the basketball, 4 of 6 from beyond the arc. So go with 3 rebounds, and that's one big shot after another dito sa second half. Now in the third quarter, the shots of CJ Payawal just kept them, you know, within striking distance. Kasi umiinit nga doon si Lawrence Victoria.
So he's been efficient and he's been, you know, choosing his shot selections except for one in that second quarter. But he's been the more consistent Valenzuela player in this game aside from
Daryl Manliguez. This is the first time that Valenzuela has the lead in the ball game. Victoria looking to change that.
Short.
That's short. Bonifacio puts it in.
Because Victoria has been playing so well of shooting. He's been like gravity, even though he was falling away from the basket. That ball just fell in the hands of Bonifacio, who was just at the right place at the right time.
10 on the shot clock. Manliguez picks up his dribble. Payawal for 3. Wala.
What a big stop on the ball by point guard number 18,
Keanu
Caballero. For him to stay in front and guard the best player arguably in this game, in Daryl Manliguez, that was such a big stop. Now, clock difference is about 4 to 5 seconds, so Valenzuela opting not to foul.
They don't have any timeout. Victoria.
Pass too high. Good intention. Poor execution on the pass.
There's one left for Pasay. Pero wala na dito for Valenzuela. 10 seconds remaining. 85-84. Let's listen in.
We go early. They have a foul to give, so we have to go early. They will foul. Come on, we need to go early. Even the point guard. Take the foul. Same lang. Andre, go na to. Same lang. Same. Okay. Darrell, please. Screen mo kay Darrell para pupunta rito. Nagkakaintindihan. Foul na. Mike, Pumasok ka! Bakit na-drop Pasay ni ano? Ready position. Sa foul yan, pa-foul ba yan? Let's go. Beat the ball. Finish on 3. 1, 2, 3, finish.
10.1 seconds remaining. That is the last timeout for Valenzuela. Pasay with 1. And Valenzuela, Pasay rather, with a foul to give.
And that's why you heard Coach Kong Eric on the sideline. I think he repeatedly say, you got to go early. They got a foul to give.
Arminion to inbound. Binigay kay Manliguez. Si Coronel ang nakabantay sa kanya. Labas muna kay Arminion. 5 seconds remaining. That's a foul.
Galing. Well, what a smart defensive play by Coronel and Victoria. Because of Coronel opting not to foul Manliguez. Trusting his defense on Manliguez. That allowed them, forced Valenzuela rather, to waste about 7 seconds.
And what about Caballero? Switching Caballero at Coronel.
Right.
Biglang malaki ang bantay ni Manliguez. So 3.8 seconds remaining. Pasay already over the limit as well.
They're going to review something which I'm not sure what they're reviewing this for. It's probably the last play. That's the only one we can think of.
Or was there more time left?
Either the time or the foul is what they're trying to determine.
Commissioner Kenneth Duremdes, Joe Ramos, Rudy Distrito, our security officer, and Emer Oreta, our head of operations.
Wow, this is not a big call. It's not even a call. Because it's like a free timeout for
Parehong team.
for Valenzuela actually.
Na
See, they could design the play right now
for sure.
because of this review. Now, usually we would get clarification first, but they are still there at the review table.
So they will be adding 0.5 of a second. So it's 4.3 seconds remaining. No? Yeah, there you go. 4.3.
4.3 seconds.
If I'm Pasay, I'm watching out for the Chavez.
Arminion to inbound. Binigay kay Manliguez. Masikip. Arminion for the win! Andre Arminion! With a basket to beat the buzzer. Valenzuela with an incredible win. They're gonna check this, but what a shot! Andre Arminion.
Well defended, by the way, but that jump shot against
Caballero.
a smaller Caballero was enough for him to rise above, shoot over. Right there, a well-contested shot. The game winner. How about the comeback? What a better way to complete a comeback than a game winner. A game winner by the most unlikely player, by the way, because Payawal, Manliguez, they've been the one carrying.
They have time. 0.6 of a second remaining. They have time.
Okay.
Okay.
So, medyo ano lang, pinain lang tayo.
Okay.
Hindi pa tapos.
Hindi pa po tapos ang laban
Hindi
dito.
pa. Oo, kasi 0.6 enough for an alley-oop or even a catch and shoot.
Hanggat maaari sa loob natin kunin. Nakuha, sa loob natin kunin. Kung kaya pare, 0.06 pare, catch and shoot. Okay, again. AJ. Bonnie. Okay. Lalabas ng bola. Okay, si Keanu. Okay, again ha. Pare, same pa rin. Tuloy. Tuloy. Pare ha, cover natin to. Isang mabilis na.
Ito, coach. Request na, coach. Pagkalabas, mabilis na backpick lang ka.
Oh, sige, pwede rin yan. Isa rin yan. Isa rin yan.
Pagkalabas dito.
0.6 ha, 0.6. Itip nyo na lang.
Okay. So, Valenzuela needs one more stop to complete this comeback.
And look at the inbounder and the one defending the inbounder. It's David versus Goliath right now on the inbounds play.
And Ladis Lepalam trying to disrupt the inbound. Coronel! No! Valenzuela with a victory in the most dramatic way.
Well, look at this one. They were trying to look for the alley-oop right there, and you see the help by Arminion opened up the bounce pass to AJ Coronel. That was a good look considering the time remaining. 0.6 could have went in, especially the way Coronel has been shooting the basketball. But nonetheless, you credit Valenzuela completing a comeback in dramatic fashion, a game winner. But the guy responsible for the comeback, you cannot neglect the power play place with an S. Daryl Manliguez, he was a superstar of his own tonight.
Massive performance galing kay Daryl Manliguez. Best player of the game brought to you by Buenas. What a game that was. Two teams in the North Division serving up a classic dito sa Phil Oil Eco Oil Center. 86-85. Final score is brought to you by GameX. GameX Sports, the official online basketball ending partner of the MPBL. Basta ending, GameX. Let's go to Andrea.
First of all, congratulations, Daryl. Hindi maganda yung laglag ng bola sa inyo during the first quarter. The points weren't coming in bilang point guard nila. Saan ka pinaka nahirapan ng time na yun?
Siguro sa pag-execute ng bola tsaka sa plays namin. Sinunod lang namin yung ni coach sa sistema tsaka inahano lang namin yung depensa namin.
Nabanggit kanina ni Coach Eric Martinez na medyo disappointed siya sa simula ninyo noong first half. Paano nyo in-address yun o paano nyo ginamit yun as motivation para mag-push sa second half?
Ginamit namin para sa susunod na game may magkumpiyansa kami para inano lang namin yung sistema ni coach. Nag-ano lang kami sa depensa tsaka yun, nakuha namin yung panalo namin.
And Daryl, kailangan kong tanungin to, yung winning shot ni Andre Arminion, galing sa'yo yung pasa na yon. Pinili mo ba si Andre o para kay Andre pa talaga yung play na yon?
Pinili ko talaga, siya yung open, pagkita ko na open siya. Yun, hindi naman niya yung pasa ko. Na-shoot niya talaga.
Tama ang pinili ni Daryl Manliguez. Meron ka bang gustong batiin o pasalamatan?
Nagpapasalamat po ko sa Panginoon. Hindi dahil sa Kanya, hindi namin to makukuha nung panalo na to. Tsaka binabati ko yung pamilya ko sa Makilala, North Cotabato. Sa mama at papa ko, sa anak ko, sa asawa ko. Tsaka sa mga kapatid ko sa abroad. Tsaka yung mayor namin, si Armando Kibod. Tsaka yung asawa niya, auntie ko, si Conchita Gawi Kibod. Tsaka sa mga sponsor namin. BE Cargo, YPS Clothing Trading, Anytime Fitness, Accredited Wellness and Pain Clinic, Metroland Builders Corporation, tsaka special thanks to Coco Ahero, Valenzuela, 2nd District Congressman Eric Martinez, tsaka Dr. Kat Martinez, tsaka si Boss Bong Voltaire Ora, tsaka si Jordan, tsaka si Claire, tsaka si Madam Kay. Yun lang.
All right, thank you so much. Once again, that is Daryl Manligas, our Buenas player of the game. Back to you guys.
Now, Daryl Manligas. Wow, what a game that was. Parang we have to catch our breath because Rizal at San Juan ang maglalaban.
What a game and what a player. Daryl Manligas, certainly a rising star. And I cannot be impressed more with his demeanor after that. That was the only time after the game winner na nakita natin. Semi-celebration pa nga yung dating nung tumalon sa kanya si Arminion. It just goes to show kung gaano ka-humble itong taong to.
Yeah, and you know, coming from the same hometown as Peter Jun Simon. So, congratulations sa Valenzuela. A classic victory para sa kanila as they come away with a 1-point victory against the Pasay Voyagers. So, we'll take a break for now, but we will be right back for San Juan versus Rizal.